All right, I think that's working.
Yeah, they want fucking $45 per compendium. No, you can't borrow them.
Well, okay, hold on.
If I find them, I'll let you know, and then you can borrow them. But you can find it online for free.
Wait, you have the physical form?
Fuck no. Like, I'm gonna buy some fucking comic that came out fucking 30 years ago over a TV show.
I heard some gnarly shit happens in there that they haven't put in the show.
Dude, okay, so that's my problem with Invincible, is that, like, I got into the comic because of the show. Like, after season 1, I went and read all of it, because I was like, I gotta know. Like, season 1 was fucking hard, but, like, I went and read it, and then I got pissed off because season 1, like, takes a bunch of shit from late game Invincible, like in the comic series. Like, they take like random events that happen, like Nolan leaving Earth doesn't happen for fucking ever in a fucking day. Like, actually forever in a day. Like, so much shit happens, like, before, like, and that happens like in like the fucking first season. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the whole androids thing, like all this.
But do you think that makes it more enjoyable too, though?
I like both of them.
Because then it's like different to where you can still expect something. Like, they did the same thing with The Walking Dead where, like, obviously you still have the source line where you can, you know, come bring major points in. But shit like Daryl Dixon was a whole character they made up for the show. You know what I'm saying? So I like that element of like, well, yeah, actually, because like you can't 100% rely on it. But you go, oh, we got this arc coming up, but we don't know what's going to happen, you know?
Mm-hmm. I like when, like, for instance, like a lot of people trash on the Batman vs Superman movie,
yeah,
because it wasn't like,
dude, we've been rolling, we've been live for the last 5 minutes. I bet you didn't know that. Yeah, this is it. This is the show. This is the commercial. We're back in our lives. Fake doors, not this one.
Hey, I'm Ants in My Eyes Johnson.
Dude. Okay, we've been trying to get this motherfucking episode out forever, guys. I promise you. Listen, we've had technical difficulties after technical motherfucking difficulties. I'm over here dying, but I'm still here. We got the mics. This is technically the first episode with these fucking mics because we haven't been able to upload shit. I promise you this episo's coming out tomorrow. I don't give a fuck what happens and what I gotta do to do it. Alright, let's introduce everyone.
Dre.
Levi.
Dubs, I don't know. I wish Keegan was here, but goddamn, we fucked up. One interesting thing we get to talk about today, at least, is the Nintendo motherfucking Direct.
Ew.
You probably didn't watch it, but It was one of the best things I've ever seen. I don't give a fuck. Thoughts? Anything stand out? Kirby Air Ride's getting a sequel. We already talked about it, right?
So I seen the video for it. I never played the original Air Ride, so I don't even know what this game is.
It's one of my favorite. I mean,
we only really played the fucking,
I was gonna say,
free play.
For us as a kids, it was one of the best co-op games because it had this little mini open world hub, right? With all these vehicles around it and your Kirby characters. And it was just fun interaction within each other. And there's secrets you could find in the map, you know what I'm saying?
I love Easter eggs.
And so, like, it was just a really, really fun multiplayer game. And so to see this get brought back again is just awesome. And even more, like, I could give a fucking, like, it was already a grand slam without this. The creator is the developer of the Super Smash Bros. Series. Like, after that came out, he's like, I'm done making Smash Bros. Woo woo. Well, this is what he's been working on since. So that's pretty fucking cool. The price point, that's the big talk. Did you see about the games, how they're $80 and shit like that for Nintendo?
That's
boo.
insane.
Fucking boo.
One thing I can say, this I can respect because other companies don't do this. The digital version of the game is cheaper than the physical.
How much cheaper?
Like $10.
That is the bullshit.
I agree, but at the same point, I don't know.
I know this is going to sound like a hot take and people are probably going to fucking hate me for it, but I think if you're going to sell digital copies of games, they should bare minimum be 50% off. I am literally not getting a physical copy of anything, and in the event that you decide to shut that game down, or you decide to, like, your company goes under, or I even lose fucking internet,
yeah,
I can no longer play for it. Like,
but even disc games sometimes have that. Like, a lot of games will have the DRM, which I forget what that stands for, but where you basically need the internet connection constantly just to verify that it's not pirated.
At the end of the day, though, even if you shut down, like for instance, I got, like, old PlayStation 3 games and shit that are useless.
I'm going to tell you what I always say in this argument, dog. If I'm in a position where Sony servers have all gone down and I can't access my games, there's probably bigger shit going on that I need to worry about than my access to Fallout fucking 76 or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's probably World War 8 going on or some shit, dude. Like, I better get to it.
There was like a fucking more than 24-hour outage not too long ago.
Which I agree. I agree that obviously as a society we're going more and more towards technology. Society's going more and more towards cloud even, where our technology isn't even on hand. Everything's off, you know what I'm saying, storage-wise. What can we do? I don't fucking know. What am I supposed to do? Own a 10 terabyte hard drive? I'm good.
No, just sell me the physical copy of something or give me the digital copy cheaper.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you're right. If something is going on, I should probably be focusing on life things more. But maybe my life is my video games and shit, and maybe I want to be able to save a physical copy of it. Let's say you and your company, like, let's say one day...
So you telling me you buy all the PC copies of the disc?
No, of course not. I wait until they go on sale. Like,
That's what I'm saying, dog. Ain't no one wanting... like, of course, everyone's like, save the physical media. The same person doing it has a complete digital library. Like,
I also have, like, you've seen my house. I have tons of physical games.
Yeah,
from
but
all ranges.
I agree. Yeah, but it's like...
PC's just one that you don't really buy a whole lot of it. Like, if I could go back to 2009 and buy a physical copy of League of Legends, I would, because I fucking want the Black Alistair skin, Riot.
Here's the thing,
Like-
though. Here's the thing. You gotta imagine, on so many levels, like, the physical media of a game is a huge barrier. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
if you wanted to make a game, it's so easy to distribute to everything. But now if you want to worry about fucking buying discs, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, then you have the problem of, like, I'm not saying this is a good or bad thing, but, like, game development cycle, they're working on the game until the day before it comes out. You know what I'm saying? So when this was a big problem with all games, that's why they had day one patches of 20, 30 gigs, because by the time they fucking certified it to get it printed, they already were doing 4 more months of activity on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't even, these days, buy a game and expect it to work, because a lot of times you'll need the day one patch just to even fucking run it. Which, like I said, I'm not saying that's a defensive thing, that's just how...
It's just how it is.
That's how that fucking job environment has become. It's so fucking crunch numbers, it's crazy, but... Like, I don't know. To me, the physical media, of course, like, I love that. The old days of being able to open up shit and having a bunch of just, like, collectibles or, like, a book of, like, you know, just random trivia shit. Oh, cool, this is awesome to get. You don't get that anymore.
I also think that having only digital things completely destroys resale value. Like at the end of the day, that's why so many games from back in the day
check
are
this out.
hundreds of dollars.
Check this out. This is something I think is important to know that Nintendo is doing, and why I can completely... If anyone's doing the digital game thing right, it's them. They've announced this with the Switch 2, where if I buy a game, I can lend it to anyone, and they get to borrow it for 2 weeks. While they're playing it, I don't get to play it, because it's like, I lent them the card. But then after 2 weeks, it'll automatically come back to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty cool.
And then... they have shit now where they're doing the DS download play. Like, let's say I have Mario Party, and I'm with 3 people who don't have it, but they have their Switches. We can all play it together. You know what I'm saying?
That's sick. That's something that needs to happen.
For real. And, like, so, Nintendo, like, that $80 price for a game, it's like, god damn it. They're still being very consumer-friendly, and...
Okay,
maybe
but how
that's
come
just
I can't play as fucking Yellow Yoshi?
In what?
If
Mario
I'm
Party?
in any goddamn Mario game, like straight up, like if I'm paying 80 fucking like.
Did you see the trailer for this new Mario Kart?
No, I didn't check out any of the Nintendo stuff. I mostly rely on you to feed me Nintendo shit.
I get it. I'm a Nintendo bitch. I fucking say it all the time. Whatever they put out, I'm gonna end up buying because I love them. But here's one, like a couple just side notes hitting them. The Switch 2 is gonna be 120 frames per second. When it's docked and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? 4K supported. The dock actually has internal fan, which is interesting because the first dock was just nothing more but like a display. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like a USB hub. Realistically,
piece of plastic.
like for real, all it did was fucking supply a HDMI out and then USB ports. Like that was it. And you could do the same thing with a USB plug-in. That's why docks on the go were such popular. Now you're not gonna have a mobile dock because this motherfucker actually is doing something.
That's fair.
But fuck, where was I going? 60 frames. Oh yeah. Screen's bigger. The buttons are all bigger. They have mouse function, which is very interesting. So like the Joy-Con, when you're using it on the side, you can use it as a mouse. You know, it's very interesting because this is going to be the first Pokemon game, the ZA, we're going to see run at 60 frames per second. The graphics look pretty decent, actually.
I'm actually going to come back for Z.
Dude, I'm saying, like, this game is going to be pretty fucking decent. What are you going to say?
Fucking 6-year-old kids are going to be getting dirt work.
Are you going to correct me? Technically, the last time Pokemon had 60 frames per second was Gen 3, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. And then Gen 5, they had it in the battle scenes only, not the rest of the game. So, if you're going to come at me, Nintendo nerds, I know my shit. God damn it. I'm just saying, this is the first time in what? I'm sorry, 10 years we get a 60 frame per second?
I have played PC for like the last like decade at least. So I don't really like agree with lying on any side of the console market, you know what I mean? I think there's fun games in all of them. I think Xbox, I love Xbox because I can literally have it on my PC. I love PlayStation because they have a bunch of the games.
I was going to say, they're coming to PC now, most of them.
And a lot of the games that I grew up playing were on PlayStation. Like God of War, Jak and Daxter, all them old ones. I love those. Anytime a good game that I really like seems to come out, it seems to be a PlayStation exclusive.
See,
but I love the party games of Nintendo. Like, I grew up on Mario Party. I grew up on Smash Bros. Like,
I say it all the time, is that's how they get me. Is because, like you said, I grew up with all systems. Realistically, I maybe want to say I started on an Xbox or GameCube. I don't even remember at this point. The 64, like... 64. Like, I don't know, because technically I think we had the PS2 before then. I remember playing the PS2 before the 64. Mom's fucking, you know what I'm saying? I remember playing... It was our mom's, technically, but, like, I don't know. Anyways, like, Xbox, they used to have their games, you know what I'm saying? And back in the day, I wasn't like, oh, fuck you, PlayStation. I liked them all, you know what I'm saying? I liked Xbox. They had their fucking Fable. They had the Gears of War. They had the Halo.
Fable... What is it? Fable 4's coming out? Fable 5?
Allegedly. It's. I mean, technically, I don't even know what one it is in the series. The last numbered one was 3. But then they had the Fable Connect. You know what I'm saying? Then they had the Fable... You remember Evolve, the 4v1?
I loved that game.
So there was supposed to be a Fable game around that, but then it got canceled, so... Then they were doing a Fable live service game that got canceled. So I don't even have hope for this Fable game. I hope it's good. I really do. But at this point, I can't imagine any of the people who are around from the original are still here. I just can't. You know, and like, fuck. Everything else Xbox, like, used to have IP-wise, they kind of just fucked off, in my opinion. Like, I can't think of one solid Xbox title anymore. PlayStation, you know what I'm saying, still going strong, but at least they're going to PC. You know what I'm saying? God of War, fucking, even the Spider-Man Insomniac, you know, Infamous. Shit you didn't think you would ever see on PC. They're Metal Gear Solid.
Well, it's because everybody has a fucking PC nowadays. Like, I keep telling all my friends this, like, if you're going to buy the next console or whatever, just get yourself a PC. Like, use the money and throw it down towards a good PC because you're going to have a that's going to run everything you want.
Like, and so
the Xbox has Steam now.
So that's what I was going to say.
That's fire.
Excuse me. Xbox is really. This is what's interesting. This is how they're going to change the game, if anything. PlayStation's obviously going to stay in their console market, right? Nintendo has almost like single-handedly dominated the handheld now. You know what I mean? They're about to fucking meet industry standards of video games, running 120 frames per second, 4K if developers can do it. You know what I'm saying? Handheld. You know what I'm saying? While never letting go of any of their fucking IPs. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seeing Mario on the fucking PC. You ain't fucking seeing Zelda come to the fucking PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, they're fucking the ones that do it type shit.
I think the one thing Nintendo, like, needs to work on, though, is, like, listening to their fans when it comes to like what they want to see done with the IPs.
I agree.
Because like for years, like I love Zelda. A lot of people have said for years that they want like a more
Check this out.
like adult Zelda, I guess, and like they were leaning into that with the story, with like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But I personally loved what they did with like Twilight Princess
So
back
glad
in
you
the
said
day.
that.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things they announced today, which basically, so Nintendo Service Online, the NSO, just like PlayStation and Xbox, where you have to pay monthly to have, to play online games, which I get. I get that people gripe about that, but server maintenance and shit like that for parties and shit like that, I get it. Trust me. And for them to even include games like that, I think is a big plus, But, so Nintendo currently, if you pay for the membership, you get access to Game Boy, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo 64 games, right? GameCube games are coming for the Switch too. They announced that their official lineup, like at launch for them, is going to be Super Mario Sunshine, Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD, fucking Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker.
All hitters.
Dude.
You sure you don't lying?
Yeah, I'm good.
I loved when they were
All
giving
hitters.
Link like abilities.
But it's
and
like
shit
GameCube
that.
games really don't miss. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
I can't name a GameCube game I didn't enjoy that I owned. Like.
The off-brand like party games were even fun back in the day. Like I remember there was one that the whole concept was just you were in these giant balls and you had to knock each other off platforms.
Is it
And-
Monkey Ball?
No,
Oh.
it was like like I said, I can't remember the name of the game because it was like a crappy offshoot party game.
Right.
But that's what I loved about GameCube back in the day. It was like the first time since Nintendo 64 that we got like a 4-player.
Dude, that's what I mean. Like, everything on the GameCube was just fun multiplayer shit,
And the fact that you could
You ever
play
played
Nintendo,
Marvel
well,
Nemesis?
thank you so much, brother. Marvel Nemesis. Which one was that?
This was like, I don't want to say evil, but like, all the heroes seemed to have like an eviler side to them. But it was like a brawler, like a 4-player brawler on maps and shit. It was just fucking fun.
Like
dude.
a top-down, and
Yes.
each one had different abilities. It was
Yes.
kind of like the. God, what are the other Marvel games? The
Ultimate Alliance,
X-Men
but-
Ultimate Alliance.
But
yep.
like a PvP type of deal instead of PvE. Yeah, that shit was fun.
And they all had like a weird, like you were saying, like a dark version.
Yeah,
of
I don't
themselves,
remember the
yeah.
exact like fucking thing of it. I just remember they're all probably their Nemesis version type shit. But
Me and Seth were talking about this. We loved the movie games back in the day, like Bugs Life, Atlantis,
There
Toy
was-
Story.
this game called Cubix. I don't know if you ever played Cubix when it was on the. I know it was on the GameCube. I don't know what else. That was fucking fun. This one, oh my god, this one just unlocked in my memory. It was called like Adventure Island or something. It reminded me of like Spore because you got to create your own monsters, and then those monsters you had to put through like champions and tournaments to have them like level up and do shit, kind of like on the scale of Monster Rancher. I don't know if you ever played Monster Rancher, but like that. That shit was fucking fun. And it'd be like, oh, you designed your monster with wings, so it did really well in this aerial. But it's super big, so it didn't do good in the speed race or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
That sounds like a fun game. They need to bring back like more, I don't know, progress-driven games. Because like as a PC player, I started moving towards it because there was a lot more like I can make a character and make a class type games on PC. Like there was like MMOs and other shit like that. I want to see more of that, but less like Diablo clones. I want to see more like Destiny kind of had it right. Like you make a character, you got a class, you get to go with your friends and go do dungeons.
I really
and,
like
work.
Destiny.
I like Destiny too. It's just the fact that like every single thing they do costs $30 to $80.
See, I don't know. That's the thing with Destiny 2, though. I don't even necessarily think that they have a problem with monetization. Like, don't get me wrong, they do. If you go into it right now and, like, you want to play it, you have to spend a lot of money. But it's not because it's, like, everything's not behind a paywall. It's because this game's been fucking going on for 8 years, and every year or so they do a full expansion for $40, you know? So it's not like if you buy the $250 that you're like, oh, I just wasted shit. It's like, no, you're buying $250 worth of content.
Yeah, you're buying 10
I'm not going to
years worth
say
of-
you're worth, like, wasting your money. It's just a lot of money. And that's the curse of Destiny right now, is that, like, they keep putting out new content for their solid fans, which I respect. But to get any new people in, it's so daunting because you're like, oh, you have to buy 4 years worth of a game to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to play with anyone else.
That's how it is with all the games that have the awesome system of like working as a party, making your own character, grinding in a guild, actual progress and leveling up. All of them are those games, and they're very, like, for instance, World of Warcraft has an awesome setup. Don't get me wrong, like, it has its problems, and World of Warcraft is like fucking 30 years old, so it's like it's already challenging enough trying to be a new player getting into it. But like, I want something new to come out.
I feel bad, dude. We've been talking about video games for nothing but the first like half of this. All of our female fans have dipped out, dog.
Yeah,
they've been
gone.
fucking as if we have any female fans. As if we have any fans. It's just us watching.
My wife's probably still watching.
I guarantee she doesn't.
If
you do watch this, his wife, I'm not going to say her name.
If you make it this
Go ahead
far,
and
sweetie,
text
I
me.
love you. I don't have female fans.
If you didn't make it this far, I'm single, actually. You never support my dreams. God damn it. That's what you should say. Go on your stupid little show.
Did you see we talked about you, sweetie?
All jokes, all jokes. Cannot believe you just bust out some Chinese in the middle of this episode, dude.
This shit's banging, bro. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't say it wasn't good. I'm just saying it's crazy that you fucking whooped up something, passed out some dishes around real quick, eating on mic, about to go wash his hands on mic as if we don't have the mic to your fucking thing.
It's delicious.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Kind of spicy, so I don't know
Yeah, I
if you'd
fucking big. I'm gonna try the sauce.
Here, you want a piece?
No.
Want a piece? Well, yeah, it's pretty good.
No, I literally
you
just
want
ate on the way here before.
You want a piece.
That's what took me so long. My friend, she was making us pancakes, right? Oh my god.
Making bacon pancakes?
It was chocolate chip pancakes, actually.
Not bacon.
Took like 3 tries to get them down. Put them on the Blackstone at first. Took them in the house. They were still super doughy on the inside. Microwaved them for another minute. They were still super doughy on the inside. I was like, bro. I was like, me and Alice were both like, we're hungry. We're just going to eat the pancakes now. And she's like, no, we're going to fry them. Bust out the pan. I'm like, I've had to delay this podcast 30 minutes like 2 times, dog. Fuck.
That's hilarious.
He's like, I haven't eaten all day.
I just turned my mic back on. Thank you very much. It's been off.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Bet you didn't even know it was off, did you?
No,
Is mine on?
Purpose.
Because he hates you.
Did you eat with yours on?
Yes.
You sick fuck.
Yeah, I never turned it off. I still haven't turned it off.
We probably only been going for like 10 minutes, so what else we talk about? I wish I would have been able to do that April Fool's prank on you yesterday, but I was sick. I was dead in bed, dude. I was trying to get up. I was crawling to the door. I was like, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
I know my friend Caleb with, I text him, I go, miss you. I send him a little heart, and then he says, miss you too. And I said, April Fool's, gay boy.
Gay, got him.
I think the episode of SpongeBob back in the day messed everybody up, and now people hate April Fools.
What did they do?
Remember that Squidward took it too far? And
He usually does. I don't remember this episode. Do you remember? What did they do?
He gave SpongeBob a bomb or something.
Oh, the
he
pie!
traumatized the shit
The
out of him.
pie! I do remember now. Okay. Happy St. Erickson's Day.
He ended up being super mean to him on April Fool's Day in the name of April Fools. And he took it too far, and SpongeBob cried.
Now, would you dip that piece of chicken in that caviar right there and take a bite on the plate?
I mean, sure.
No, you won't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Would you really do that, though?
I mean, it's caviar.
No.
Like
You know that tastes gross.
I mean, yeah, it's not exactly a pleasant texture, but I mean, you asked, yeah, it's not gonna harm you.
I don't know. The sauce is pretty banging where I don't even think you'd be able to taste that over the sauce.
Exactly.
Oh, you gonna do it then?
I'm not going to do it.
I just don't want to get the caviar sticky.
Yeah.
That's the
Well, the thing is, it should already be sticky, so
You're right.
It shouldn't hurt it. You could just.
All right. Sticky.
Anyone listen to Lil Durk's album? No, I didn't think so.
I've actually been. I know you guys don't give a shit, but I've been listening to Coheed super heavy. Their new album is.
You know, there's
amazing.
a couple Coheed fans at the workplace. You're gonna get along just fine.
Their new album is fucking amazing. I can't wait to go see them in November. I also go see them tomorrow. Actually.
Dave Blunt's is coming back to Davenport. And he keeps saying that he wants to do something to help out the community. You know what I think he should do?
What?
I don't know. Pay off my student loans. That'd be pretty bitchin'. Drayton, you got the lighter? He's looking.
I think Dave Blunt's should give everybody cough syrup at his show. I think you know it should just be mandatory.
No way you're using the matches.
No.
There's absolutely
Oh wow, it's literally
no
right in
way.
front of my bowl. I failed the perception roll. I'm sorry.
Dude, you want to check how much is on the camera? What else could we talk about, Drayton? Bad Baby.
I
Oh, shit. 26.
36 minutes. Yeah.
think their beef is hilarious, but I'm not gonna lie, the music is
You're welcome.
not good.
You said you're welcome
Yeah.
because you didn't mute it.
No.
Why'd you say you're welcome? What? Yeah. So Levi, at this job, I forgot I have to tell you, you can't goon there. So
No getting allowed.
yeah, you gotta stay at home for that part.
That's crazy. The Goonies.
Yeah.
That's all.
Nobody's brought that up yet. Oh my god.
Because I don't think it's legal to, dude. You're talking about kids jerking off now? What are we doing?
Yo. It's not that deep.
Oh, I didn't know how deep it was. You're the one who just said, that's it. Left me hanging. Strange fruit hanging. I'm fucking sick, guys. Y'all need to carry the shoulders here. What are we talking about?
We're about to talk about the Bad Baby thing.
Dead babies?
Bad Baby.
Oh
Is that
my
how you say the
god.
fucking
Thank
name?
God. I was like, I can't talk
Yeah, we're gonna
that.
talk about dead babies.
Dude, well, no.
What is this fucking?
I can't listen to the
2007?
fucking... Oh my gosh. Bad Babies beef. That's. I mean, we did it last time. We can't watch it again. It's just fake news at this point. But it's a good song. He was singing it earlier, even though he was saying that he hates it. So, like, obviously it's good. You know what I mean?
It's catchy.
That's what I said. That's all I said. You know what I mean? She's got some one-hitters in there that you're like, damn. Suck the dick straight out my asshole. I'm like, who got the upper hand? Damn, do any of us? Like, it sounds like LLL here, dude. I don't fucking know.
I was saying I was hating when I was first listening to it, but like it fucking stays in your head. It sticks in there.
I think you just hate it because you like Kanye and you like the Kanye version.
Probably.
Ooh, these ones aren't as dark.
But those are yours. Take those with you.
These are mine. I said you can have them.
Kanye's going crazy
I'm not
lately.
actually gonna wear 'em.
I'm not going to wear them either. You want them?
Like I was saying, I think I'm actually gonna have to change my league name because
I know, dude.
Kanye's
Yeah.
he's pretty out there now.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
His last few tweets, he was talking a lot of shit about J. Cole.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that, bro.
He's like, it's kind of funny the shit he says, but it's like I don't know, bro. I don't think he's even trolling even at this point either. I just think he's literally getting like when I watched the interview with Academics where he's in the fucking KKK outfit, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Academics has this. I don't think he uploaded it, but there's this one uploaded version of it where it's not edited at all. It's before the interview to literally 10 minutes after when he leaves, you know. And so they set up, like, they have the whole thing of him getting the hotel room ready. I'm like, okay, move this here. And how they're talking, like, I don't know. You can tell that he's not all right. You know what I'm saying? He's genuinely like, I got to go back to Japan right now. They're trying to get me hospitalized because of what I'm saying, like, just because of what I'm talking about, you know? And like, I get it. He does feel like his life's under, like, attack by the Kardashians and quote-unquote the Jews, you know what I'm saying? But, like, dude, I don't know, dude. it's still not alright. You know what I'm saying? The shit he's doing isn't alright, like by any means.
I hope he's I hope he ends up getting the help he needs. And
like this is what's sad because like I don't even know what to do. Like, what's the right thing to do? You know what I'm saying? Do you just literally fucking hit him with a trach dart and sedate him until he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, of a state mind? Is that the right thing to do? And, like, who's to say he's not in a state of mind right now? Who's to say he isn't seeing extremely fucked up shit where he's like, what the fuck? Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? These are claims, of course. I'm not going to say they're true or not. But he's saying that, like, the Kardashians and Kris Jenner specifically is, like, offering up Northwest and this bullshit pedophile ring, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, showing all these different receipts of Kim trying to not sexualize her kid, but be like, oh, isn't she so grown, blah, 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 like wearing makeup and shit as an 11-year-old. It's like, I don't know, dude. Hollywood is a really, really weird-ass fucking place, you know what I'm saying? And so, I could believe his mind has been disturbed enough to where he's past his breaking point. You know, mix that with the fucking bipolar dude off his fucking meds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fucking know.
I mean, like I said that one episode, like, they called Mel Gibson crazy, too. Mm-hmm. You know, and then here we are 20 years later, and everything he said was practically true.
But, like, he goes back and even talks about how, like, he feels hurt from when, even as far back as when he put on, like, the Trump hat, how people were cutting him off and not saying shit just because of his political beliefs. And it's like, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? My friends and I don't all have the same political beliefs, but I'm still willing to talk to them. It's not like they're dehumanized, you know?
That's the thing, though. Like, I got plenty of friends that I will talk with my political beliefs about because they know how to not take things personally and separate, you know.
Here's my thing with anything political-wise, and not even that, just in life in general, I guess. Once you start idolizing someone, it becomes dangerous to the point because, like, if they can do no wrong and you're just blindly following them, it's specifically a problem if it's a political leader, but anyone in your life like that, that's just a dangerous thought pattern. You know what I'm saying? And we had this thing, I'm not going to... With Obama, it was like that, but not nearly as bad as like with Trump, where like you just have people like, yeah! You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as loud. With Obama, I feel like people were a little bit more hesitant to critique him. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking rambling at this point.
Yeah. I also got friends that I just won't talk about politics with because, you know, they just get too...
To me, it's just about being open-minded. You know what I'm saying? Because no one... I mean, hatred is taught. You know what I'm saying? No one, in my opinion, genuinely wants, you know what I'm saying, to see everyone just down. I feel like a lot of people, they just are... Something put them in a position to feel the way that they feel because of this. You know what I'm saying? At some end of the point... Everyone feels like they're getting fucked over. You know what I'm saying? By this country. That's basically the truth. Like, everyone feels like they're getting fucked over. It's whoever you manage to tell, like, how that's happening. You feel me? You think it's the MAGA Republicans. You think it's the Trump, you know what I'm saying? You think it's the Democrats, whoever. Realistically, it's both. It's every side of them. It's all the people trying to make money off of you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know. What do you do to fucking fix it? That's the other thing. I'm aware of these problems. How do you fucking fix it? I don't know.
You gotta remind everyone, because, like...
Run for president.
Right now, everybody's in a state of, like, being divided, and you just have to be that person and remain steadfast to the idea and remind people that, like, we're all in this together.
See,
you know, dividing...
I said that from the beginning. We're taught and bred, like survivalism as a country. You know what I mean? We don't see our neighbor, like, struggling and offer to help them. We're taught we have to crush those around us to keep climbing the ladder. Other countries like Japan and fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? They feel privileged to help someone in need. If someone's struggling, they fucking drop their tote of shit or whatever, everyone's gonna help pick it up. That happens here, bro. Yo, motherfucker, come and kick it, probably. You feel me? Like, the fuck? We could never, dude.
That's because America has just been built on really messy shit, and for the last, like, 40 years, people just didn't give a shit.
Well, it's like we are somehow trained and taught to believe that there's not enough resources, that you have to fight and fucking scrap for it, when in reality, there's enough for literally everyone and then some. You know what I'm saying? This is going to sound like some socialism shit, you feel me? But it's just like, there's no reason to push other people down to be successful. That's all I'm trying to get at. And that's somehow our mind state of things. Like, it's so fucking crazy, dude.
The world could be so much better if everybody worked together. And I mean that on like everything. Like,
Yeah,
that's why
100%.
that's why families work so well. Yeah, that's why any form of group works.
Imagine
better.
how happy just the United States as like a whole would be if we adopted the family lifestyle of traditional Japan, where you have a family living together until damn near death. You know what I'm saying? Because then it would take care of so many problems. I get it, trust me, where that's not an option for everyone. I come from a broken home. God damn it, I get it.
Same.
But like the traditional value, because I've grown up in an economy where it hasn't been possible to be a single income family in my whole lifetime. Maybe in the 70s it's okay for one person to work and the whole kids can go to college and the wife can take... No, not anymore, dude. You need 2 to 4 incomes to fucking provide a household, fucking, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, let's say you have your grandparents living with you. Now you have people who can help around the house. Now you can have people who can help with daycare, you know what I'm saying? Whole time, it's not even like... It's better to have your kids with your grandparents versus daycare because now it's creating memories all around. Like, it's just all around life would be happier. Instead, you have these, like, stigmas of, wow, you live with your parents or your parents live with you? Like, what? You're a loser. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
Like,
we've been painted that picture that if you're not independently making your own money, and that's what they want. They want you to be that person so that way 5 houses are getting paid for, not one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, they want to be able to buy all that property and
That's
divvy
fair.
it out. And why should this family have a block of property when we can have 5 families on that block?
You're right.
Like, if everybody did just genuinely do more communal living, like you're saying, there would be babysitters. People wouldn't have to shell so much out for daycare. You wouldn't have to spend so much for food because you could all cook together and eat together and have general family values. And it's not just the government either. It's also the common man doing
No,
this
that's what I
type of
agree.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's instilled in our brain to this point to where like, it's not...
Exactly.
I don't
Every
even
day
know how
I
to
see
fucking fix this.
people on Facebook complaining because they will not get over their own personal shit. They won't take accountability. They want to be
that's it.
prideful and they want to hide behind their problems. People don't want to get over bad habits. People just want to like absolutely be the worst versions of themselves today and expect the same results that people had 50 years ago, while acting like the bad things that happened 50 years ago didn't happen. It's like, okay, we are in the current age where we know the toxic traits that came from those people that lived back then, like being alcoholics and not being able to talk to each other and being closed off with their feelings and being abusive. But we also know the good side of it. Why aren't we being more communal and working on those things that produced the trauma? You know what I mean?
See,
like,
I know this is the thing that's, I don't know. Everyone's emotional intelligence is different. And like, I think as a young kid, I've like always been more self-aware with like, not only how I feel, but why I feel how I feel. You know what I mean? Like, I've easily been able to, like, oh yeah, I know how I feel because of this trauma or whatever, such and such. And so, it's kind of hard for me to understand where people lack like that. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Like, the gay rights thing is a big one for me. Like, I obviously am not gay, but I don't see how to question why someone should be able to be with the person they love.
I just don't see why it matters.
That's right, even more importantly,
Like-
exactly. But it's just like, bro, like, I don't get how this is still a motherfucking issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let people fucking be. That's it, like, literally.
Let
That's it.
people be who they want to be.
That's it.
Like, at the same time...
It doesn't affect you whatsoever? Okay. Oh, shit. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
At the same time, people trying to be who you want to be. Stop making extra fucking rules and expecting everybody to just listen to them. Like,
I can agree with that.
every single person of every color, orientation, sexuality has been put down in history, no matter who you want to look at it as. Like, even fucking...
It's like we praise this unique thing so much where everyone needs to find some bullshit general term that only somehow describes them. Like, oh, I'm so special. Which, I don't know, man. Dude, I don't fucking get it.
Just listen to fucking
hard.
science. Just, like, help progress to the future. Stop trying to make things more difficult. Like... and that can be used towards people that are trying to live and be extra special
This
fucking
is how
snowflakes. It can also be used towards bigots, you know what I mean?
I think, I don't know who told me this. One of my teachers as a kid told me that, like, society always just moves in a pendulum, you know what I'm saying? And, like, it's just so true. Like, this, is, to me, is our overcorrection of, like, we passed the the decades of the gay hatred, people are getting shock therapy. Okay, now we're fully accepting, and then it kind of, you know what I mean, goes a little too far. And when I say a little too far, it's like you said, it's like at a certain point, are we just making shit up? Like, okay, if we are, but like, am I really supposed to be like expected to respect your decision to say you're attracted to fucking the pool floaties or the Ferris wheel? It's like, okay, dude, I'm gonna let you live your life, but like you're also pretending to be a fucking wolf. So like, be fucking for real. I got a job to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, okay, cool.
Not
like,
all of us have the fucking emotional patience that you do. Like I don't know, like the whole cringe culture shit.
Oh my gosh.
Like that is some shit that like, even though I find a lot of it funny, I look at it as such like a two-way street, because it's like these are people that some of them genuinely live like this. Some of them are being satire about it.
No, for real.
I'm a bad person because I look at it as these are just fucking like weirdos every fucking time. But that also makes me an asshole, you know what I mean?
Trust me.
Like,
I laugh at it, but here's the thing. Here's the difference, though. I've real life had those people in my life, like the incels that are super fucking cringe, and I make the jokes about, oh yeah, you make friends with them, so you get that stay at home tag. But also, as a genuine human, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm always gonna try to be nice to someone. I'm never gonna be like, oh, you fucking weirdo, because I was also a weirdo. Just because I'm a cool weirdo, or like I'm smart, not gonna say smart enough, but like I love Pokemon. I love Naruto. That doesn't mean I'm gonna Naruto run down the hallway at fucking lunch while fucking fine shit's walking me, because I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
I also
like,
just genuinely, but like I grew up with a lot of people who had really out there beliefs that they'd be canceled for nowadays, and like I just grew up thinking like, just because somebody thinks a certain way doesn't mean they're inherently just a bad person. Like, I know a lot of people that like wouldn't mess with somebody because they are a different color or some shit from where I grew up, and they would give you the shirt off their back.
See, that's what's crazy. I ran into a lot of that with folk when I first moved here too, and a lot of it still like throughout high school anyways, but just crazy work. I remember I want to say this before I fucking forget. I think I've already told you this part. One of my friends, this was when I was in like 7th grade, maybe. No, it had to be 7th or 6th grade. One of my friends, best friends at the time, I still love the dude. Haven't talked to him in years though. He was like, "Hey bro, I got this show I've been watching. I really want you to like check it out." Writes it down. MLP FIM. Okay, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Go on my little anime site. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. He's like, so yeah, bro, I'm a brony. And I'm like, what is that? And at like 7th grade, he's introducing me to brony culture. I was like, nah, like, how do you even, like, that was my generations of, like, I'm gay. Because he could say gay. I'm like, okay, cool, what's up, dog? He's like, I'm a brony. I'm like, listen on the bus with my headphones, like, damn, can I be friends with them, dude?
Yeah,
like,
I remember that shit. Like,
oh, no.
That, like, I don't know.
Nah, I never even felt like that. I was just like, what? Like,
there
I'm not
are some
watching this.
things that are just like socially deemed fucking strange, and like I feel like,
see, the thing is, I'm not even necessarily like a problem with you watching it. It's just though, like, I like Pokemon. There's not a term to define me watching Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? It's not a character defining trait. You're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Oh, so you're not a Pokemon
my name's
master?
Dustin. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Brony. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Like,
So you're not a Pokemon master?
no, but I'm striving to be. One day I'll get there.
That's what I thought.
But you know what I mean, though? Like, there's barely terms for fandoms like that, and once it gets to that level, you're kind of like, aren't you a grown man watching My Little Pony? Like, what's going on, dude? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, I watch it for the plot. I don't know, dog, because the plot ain't there.
So yeah, sometimes it's like there's
And I'm like,
weird-
what is it, a sexual thing with these fucking, like, what?
Yeah, that's the weird thing, is that like there is like a weird
That's what I'm saying,
subculture
like,
of every single fucking fandom
Which-
that is strictly there. Like, I've straight up seen. Okay, you guys know the priest from Notre Dame.
Yeah. Okay.
That is there is an actual kink for that.
That's what I was saying.
like-
Like, it's fucked up because with anything, obviously, the Rule 34, anything exists, there's going to be porn of it. But it's like, I don't know. There's certain things where you're just like, can we have anything nice, dude?
I swear to God,
Like-
it's like, is there no shame nowadays in fucking in the modern age? Like, it seems like every day I see something, it's like the next day,
Dude.
something is just like demonized.
I used to hate when you were on, like, the hub and, like, the advertisements would be, like, Family Guy and Simpsons porn. Or like fucking Ben 10 porn, and it's like the brother and sister. You're like, God damn it, dog. I don't even feel like going anymore. I fucking throw my phone across the phone. Like, what the fuck? Like, those would be the advertisements back in the day. I haven't seen those in a while. Especially 4chan ads, dog. Oh my god, 4chan ads would fuck you up. Oh, fuck.
4chan was just like...
It was a cesspool. I mean, that, you did it to yourself. But
I'm glad I haven't been on there for a while.
Dude,
that
years.
place was awful.
It's been years, and I refuse to go back.
4chan
The fucking, they had like the Reddit 5052, but like, I forget how they used to do it. They used to have the thing where like, the images, when they were small, it would just be a picture, but when you enlarge it, it'd be just something random, you know? So you didn't know what you were fucking getting into. Or they would like specifically do like a low-res picture of like, oh, what is this? You click it, and it's just like a person getting his penis cut off. You're like, oh, fuck! God damn it! That shit was fucked up. I cannot believe we were in fucking school and that shit.
The internet's just a fucking wild place.
And
like,
that's what I say all the time. Like, that was us coming up when it was like kind of like it was figuring out there was restrictions, but they were new. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shit would come out, but it wouldn't be out for long like that. Nowadays, it's completely unregulated. Like, oh yeah, we know it's there. We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Go to Twitter, find your decapitated porn, find your fucking bestiality, find your fucking literally anything you fucking want. It's on Twitter, basically. God damn it, except for CP, but you can pretty much find that. I'm not gonna get into that, but you know, our internet's fucking fucked. You know, like I can't imagine growing up with a kid on there now. Like, I'd be so fucking scared just because. I know how I was on the internet, you know? I don't know how a kid would be on the internet these days because they know shit I wouldn't know. Like, you know? Like, literally.
No, straight up. I bet there's a whole new 4chan that fucking younger kids are into, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad I don't partake in the fucking, like, super crazy internet culture anymore because, like you said, like, going and clicking on I do not miss clicking on a link and getting blasted with fucking, like, with porn or some fucking gore page.
Dude,
or
for
like
real.
Some shit like
something
that.
that literally fucks you up for the rest of the day, maybe even week. Where you're like,
yeah, like
damn.
I'm super happy I don't just see that shit on a daily basis without like, I don't know, actively going and looking at it. You know what I mean? Like,
no, for real.
Like, I like that there's warnings on something that's like, yo, this is pretty horrendous. You don't want to look at it. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. Mental can't take it today. Like,
dude, fucking Twitter's been going crazy too. These last few weeks, I feel like I've been seeing some crazy ass shit that, like, I don't think they ever had the graphic block, right?
I've had it. I uninstalled it a while ago.
Yeah. I'm about there with almost everything. Facebook, I don't know if you ever have these problems with their ads. Dude, like, when I'm doing Facebook Reels and shit like that, sometimes I'll get an ad where it's just straight up nudity thrown into it. It'll be like a 30-second ad, and like in the last 3 frames, they'll just add some nudity. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, how? Like, I'm not even talking just softcore. Like, I'm talking like, what the fuck is this doing on Instagram? I report them every fucking time, or Facebook. Same thing. It's meta. I report them every time, and then like within a day, they're like, oh yeah, we removed violated terms and services. But I'm like, first off, why am I even getting pushed this shit? Like, really?
we need a whole new social media, I think. Like,
yeah.
We just need a restart. Facebook has become, like, the absolute worst slop on the planet.
It's been like that, old. But it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
I still have my MySpace.
Yeah?
Yeah, log into that at least twice.
I don't know my MySpace. I've tried
That's
beforehand. Wild. London set up my email for it, so I'll never be able to get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's some bullshit, too, like Dustin Hazelnut at fucking Hotmail. I don't even know if Hotmail's a thing anymore. Didn't think so.
I can't access mine. I haven't accessed mine in like 20 years.
They got that like little pet on there.
What?
They got that like you can play with a little pet on MySpace.
No shit.
I think you can see my profile though. You know what I mean?
We should just bring back
MySpace. I didn't think of that. I can look up my profile.
Everybody should just bring back MySpace. MySpace was the shit back in the day. Like, I have never seen a social media more accurately let people like describe who they are as people. Like, I was 11 years old, didn't even smoke weed at the time. And when you went to my MySpace page, Weed Leaves started raining from the top of it. It started blasting fucking Pump It by the Black Eyed Peas. It had a bunch of Boondocks videos that would just start playing and shit.
Dude, mine was super cringe. It was like, you'd go in and like, it was like Nightmare Before Christmas theme. But it played the Pokemon theme song, you know what I'm saying?
It was just like, but that's what it was like.
My Yellowville shit's right there too.
I mean? Like, and what's wild is like kids just figured that shit out. Like, there was no
No, for
teacher
real.
that came along and was like, "Oh, this is how you do it." Like, you had to learn
That's
from
high
multiple
key.
friends.
You literally were getting like web building experience at a fucking early age.
Yeah,
you
like-
learning this. Oh, if I download this plugin, I can put my favorite playlist here. Oh, sweet, and then I put these songs here to autoplay it. Oh, yeah. Let me get a banner. Yeah,
Yeah, what does this say? I heart weed. Fucking awesome.
felt that.
I don't know. Facebook's just like, yeah, you can share memes and shit, but like, I can't design my page. Like,
See, the thing about Facebook is, yeah, there's no customization.
there's no point in going to somebody's
Which,
profile.
literally,
Like,
if you watch the social network, you can understand. Like, it literally was meant to be a database. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. It wasn't necessarily meant to be this fucking connection thing like that. It was just supposed to be like, I don't know. But fuck Facebook. Twitter's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Elon Musk ruined that. Instagram's been AIDS, dude. Fuck that app. TikTok, obviously, Chinese control. We don't like those people.
Whoa.
whoa.
Oh, whoa. I thought we were saying that.
Oh.
No? I stand with Taiwan. I don't know about you guys.
I don't want to take part in that.
No comment.
You hear that, China? He says he can't reach us with your missiles.
I mean, you can't.
You can't reach whatever your address is. You can't reach.
Oh, yeah, China?
Why did you keep tweeting that the president can't reach us? Oh, fuck. I can't wait for this South Park trade. Did you see
Bro,
the trailer?
No. I'm on Facebook right now, and the only thing that I see is a bunch of trucker shit.
Yeah. Which is so out of relevance because you haven't been a trucker for, what, 8+ months?
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing about being a trucker?
He said he was able to jerk off without anyone seeing him on the road.
Yep.
So you're able to just goon whenever you want.
But I could
is
see
pretty-
everybody else going in.
That is
I did
pretty
see
nice.
somebody getting roadhead. That was pretty insane.
Nice.
Guy or girl?
What?
Oh, fuck. What was I going to say before that? Oh, fuck. Truckers. What were we talking about before this?
I
Lot
like
lizards.
traveling. That was pretty cool.
What'd you say?
Lot lizards.
No, that wasn't it.
That's what he was talking about. He was talking about his experience with a lot lizard.
I actually didn't see a single one of those, unfortunately. I think they're a myth.
Sure he didn't.
Yeah.
Are those hookers? What's a lot lizard?
Myths.
Like a real live lizard?
They're myths.
Sure.
They're not real. I haven't seen a single one of them.
Dude, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Go ask at the I-80 truck stop.
No, I don't think I will, because I'm not allowed there anymore.
I was doing a swap with somebody once, and he goes, "Yeah, you don't really know me, so I don't have any shame telling the story. But one time, I woke up in the middle of the night and like drank something that was like the closest thing to me, and it was my piss jug. I said, "Why are you telling me this?"
He's like, I'm never going to see you again.
And then that's why you're in your truck. It's 3 a.m. You go to reach for your piss jug, but it's like Professor Unk whispered in your head, "Hey, it's not the time or place for this. Turn on the light, you dipshit."
I never used a piss jug. I'd always just piss on the side of the road.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, pissing in a jug as a semi-truck driver does seem pretty irresponsible.
I thought my Uncle Mike was the coolest person ever when I was a kid because he was a truck driver and he had a TV and a PlayStation in the back of his truck. And I thought that was the coolest shit ever.
He broke like 3 TVs in his truck because he didn't have it mounted and they would just go flying by.
I just kept on buying TVs from Walmart and then returning them when they were broken. I was like, "Yeah, man, I bought it like that." And they're like, "That's crazy." Because I would buy like the clearance ones because like.
Jeez.
Yeah, man, it just opened like this. He pulled it up. It's nothing but glass falling down. Oh yeah, you bought it like this?
It worked.
Crazy, right?
All 3 times.
All right. I don't know how much time we've been into
Let me
this.
explain the piss jug though.
Oh.
The thing is like, so like,
I thought you were done.
you're going to bed, right? You throw off all your fucking clothes because that's how you sleep, right? Like, no one sleeps fully clothed anymore. It's just weird.
Yeah.
No, I sleep with my underwear on, right?
Okay, yeah, underwear.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, you wake up in the middle of the night, you have to take a piss. Alright, now you gotta get fully dressed. Okay, that takes some, like, fucking... Now you gotta walk fucking 1,000, 2,000 feet to the goddamn gas station because, you know, the fucking parking
I'm not
lot's so
doing that. I'm
huge.
just pissing on the floor.
Piss on the floor, piss on the... A lot of people do that, piss on the asphalt, and then when you park there, it just fucking smells like piss everywhere. It's really gross.
That makes sense.
It's really gross. But that's why people have piss jugs, so they don't have to, like, wake up, do all that bullshit. They just lean over, take a piss, and they empty it in the morning.
Wait. So, like, hold up. Where are you pulling over at? Like those truck rest stops?
Yeah, like if you're going to bed for the night.
Yeah, but you're like,
And you're
okay.
at a truck stop.
But wouldn't there be a bathroom right there then?
In the truck stop. Like, the parking lot's so huge because it carries so many...
Oh, so you're saying like all truck stop parking lots just smell like piss?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Wild stuff.
It's fucking nasty.
Yeah. Except for the day it rains, I bet. It smells pretty good after that. Yeah.
Did you ever do the trucker shower?
The fuck's a trucker
At
shower?
the I-80 truck stop, they have a shower.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a
Did you
term,
ever-
like a gangbang or something.
Did you ever have to hit the truck stop shower?
This is the only place you can shower. Where else would I shower?
I wasn't sure how long you had to truck for, so it's like,
What?
did you have fun in the truck stop showers?
No.
No. Was it awkward and
It's just
awful?
like a shower. It's not like that. You get your
They're
own separate
stalls.
room.
They're pretty decent though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're nice
Yeah.
showers. Like, it's better than my fucking shower here. Like,
I bet.
the quick start down in the...
Well, that's not hard. Your shower's a piece of shit, dude.
Piece of shit.
There's like been 2 showers in my life I've seen worse than that, and both of them were in prison.
The truck stop, quick start.
Ain't that
Sometimes
dumb
I
bitch's
debate,
house.
you know, going down there, just paying $8 to just take a shower.
$8 for a shower?
Yeah.
That is a lot of money for a shower.
Not when you're a trucker.
The hotel in Fulton, you can pay $20 for a pool pass so you can go to their hot tub. Worth or no?
I feel like that's not worth.
You spend like an hour or 2 in the hot tub though
Hey,
for your
bitch,
back.
come over, I got this hot tub. And he just goes to the goddamn hotel.
Not even just go to the hotel because you don't got a room. You go in there, buy a pool pass, and like you know, it's one of those things where they just don't do it. They're like, "What are you talking about?" You're like, "All right, talk to the manager. I know the rules." You know. They're like, "What?"
What the fuck's the
Pool pass.
They can buy a pool pass. It's like, man, I just told him that. Fuck, I don't know. Charge $20 something.
Tell them it's 40 this time.
God damn it. All right, I don't know. Anything else? It's April 3rd.
Second.
Be 3rd.
Tomorrow I get to go see Coheed.
Ooh, you are going tomorrow for that?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Ooh, I wonder if that's where AJ's going on. Did he say if it comes to tomorrow? I don't remember. What?
Maybe. I
I don't know either.
Possibly.
If he's there tomorrow, that's going to be wild.
I don't remember.
Perchance.
But tomorrow is another album comes out that I'm really looking forward to. It's Corbin's album. I cannot fucking wait for this, dude. And then South Park's coming out June or July. I can't remember. We'll watch the trailer after this. It's pretty fucking funny. It's just classic South Park where you're like, this is what this country needs right now, you know? You're like, dude, how do they do it? Always on top. I can't.
New South Park will heal us.
Anything else? Any last words?
Schedule 1 is amazing.
Oh, yes, I can't. I know. I'm going to buy a Steam Deck, Drayton. I'm going to buy a Steam Deck to play Schedule 1.
And repo.
Maybe. I don't know about that one.
Maybe Repo.
Fuck a Steam Deck, dude. Alex
I know,
barely,
right?
Can barely play any of the games.
I don't know. A Steam Deck isn't. I wouldn't actually buy a Steam Deck. I'd buy like a Lenovo one or whatever. I forgot to talk about this. This was where I was going to go back to Xbox and stuff. But fuck it. We've talked enough about video games. We'll wrap it up here. I don't feel good. I'm sorry, guys. We love you. We'll see you soon. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all of that. Anything else to say?
Love you all.
Gene. All right. Go get my phone.
Fire chicken, huh?
Oh, yes, that was amazing.